Right, apologies, I just had to nip to the loo a sec. Right, back again for more Exile Escape from the Pit. And let's just get on with it, I think, really. Just not really much to say. Apart from, I forgot about doing the announcements for Amiga April and Maydos yesterday, but that's fine. I'll try remember for the end of today. I think I was just whacked yesterday, considering yeah, considering just lateness and stuff. Okay, so I said we've been doing some well, I'd been doing some off-stream grinding, which is why I'm here. So I've just been putting a few other people up. One skill point, yes, because I did some things with core, but left with one skill point. I found, actually, when I was wandering around doing a bit of grinding, something called a dark pit. So I think that's what we're going to do today. We're going to explore that because I don't know if we have done already, and I believe it's around here. So if I have, I do apologise, but because of the way the mapping is and my forgetfulness, and the fact that it took me a while to get used to certain aspects of this game, I kind of forgot. So, dark pit, there we go. This narrow winding tunnel slopes sharply downward. The air is unnaturally chill. You get a very edgy feeling just being here. Why do I have the feeling I've been here? Yep, I've been here. I remember this now. Because there's a bit round here, isn't there? So I think what we can do is I can do this later. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't denying you any parts of the adventure because it'd feel a bit wrong. Right, I will fill it in later. In fact, you know what? So let's do it now because it's not like I'm doing anything else. Cure all. I suppose some of you might not have seen it or might have forgotten yourselves, so yeah, these things here were interesting. Little mushroom things. It's a poison fungus. Kind of reminiscent from the fungus you used to get in Dungeon Master. Cool, you can hear it, just making sure you can. I'm just going to turn up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Oh, something else that I bought that I did off stream. Core now has a magic broadsword. I found that, you know, that Shazni's Bazaar. I went over there, found she did different things, and she had this magic broadsword that was just a stupid amount of money. So I thought, fuck it, I'll buy it. And that's where that's come from. So, just so that you know. In fact, I can probably find out how powerful it is. Let me go pull up the walkthrough because it'll tell me in the item guide. Or maybe not, because the only thing it says is a weapon called Smite. There's a weapon that's a steel slit spear, but it's not magical. There's a magic spear. There's a Screoth, I think it is, and there's a demon slayer. So we've got one-handed spear, two-handed, and a two-handed. So there is no specific magic sword or any broadsword that says that. No. So this must be something that even the walkthrough doesn't know about. Spirit class slow. Oh, it's round here, isn't it? Where are you? There you are. Dealt with you quickly. Oh. Did not see you.
Cool.
Oh, that's another level. I'm sure one of these has an entrance. There we go. Bloody spiders again. Can't see anything. Good thing Farrell's got some decent amount of hit points now. That's your wizard. Right, first of all, cure all poison. Not so bothered a minute. I'm gonna have to heal somebody. Let's do it. Heal all. There we go. Probably be quicker if I pull this lot out, but I might do that actually. Maybe they can't get through. Yeah, okay. Gonna have to do it this way anyway. God's sake, let me out. So I can't move because this is just one passage through. And she can't see anything, so I can't do any spells. I can try with Farrell, but I don't think she'll be able to see anything either. Yeah, look, there's no arrow. It only goes to about here. I do remember getting past this, but I don't think there was many enemies last time I did this. But I've got a tank for a fighter at the front, so it's not too bad. Oh, now you give me his turn. Actually, you know what? I'll do a mass blessing. Should make us a lot faster. And look how many hits I'm getting in now as well. Which means I can't wait for this party to be leveled a bit more. I have seen that certain other enemies will attack more than once. And that was in a different area. It's really bad when wizards can do it, because obviously if they're doing flame strikes, that's never fun. Save as March 26th. The tunnel slopes sharply down here, spiraling deep into the earth. It also gets perceptibly colder. Suddenly a thick black mist fills the tunnels. It's not poisonous, but it becomes very hard to keep your light sources going. Which means if I do cast light now, it will work, but it'll do it for a short time. How much food have we got? Oh, that's fine. As you emerge from the twisty passages, the light obscuring black mist disappears. Everything goes black again. Yeah, I definitely remember this. And then there were some spectres over here, I think. As you approach, white mist rises from the floor of the cavern ahead. Shapes are approaching through it. Can you see anything? Nope. Save my spells. Scattered amidst a variety of debris, you find a slender blue crystal. Oh, this is a piercing crystal, I believe, which is useful because I think we've got 2 of those now. And it says gem. Piercing crystal. How many of these can I pick up? 1. I might be able to do 1 at a time, which would be good. Because if I've been here before, then... The mist disappears as quickly as it appeared. However, the concealment it provided enabled something to sneak up upon you. It's not a bad thing. The tunnel slopes sharply down here, spiraling deeper into the earth. It also gets perceptibly colder. Oh yeah, I also did a few sales as well, so I got rid of some stuff. Nothing massively important. Everything goes black again. This long cave seems to be the lowest point in this dizzying spiral. It's freezing down here. Crystals of ice coat the walls and floor, as well as the bodies scattered on the floor. The bodies are fairly well preserved and clearly died of extreme violence. They are not all human. Many are some sort of humanoid lizard, sorry. So that's probably the Slitheraki. The entire cave has a grim, evil feeling to it. That's a piercing thing. Sure, I've been in it before. Unless I've been in there and didn't save. Be interesting to see if I can come back through. All right.
Darn.
Oh. Okay, wasn't expecting it not to work. Did it? Cool. Jesus, how many spectres are there? As you reach the centre of the room, you have a strange ghostly vision. You see a grim cavern, a group of humans in archaic armour run through it, clearly panicked. Moments later, you see the cause of the fight. A horde of lizard men is chasing them, weapons drawn, howling for their blood. The humans flee into a tunnel at the north end of the cavern and fight a desperate running battle down to the deepest level. Eventually, when they see the cause is hopeless, the survivors magically seal themselves into the deepest cavern. There they starve, slowly consumed with hatred for the killers and everyone else who dares to be alive. It's the force of their hatred that causes the dead to rise and rise again and attack people in this area. Fortunately, it's clear you don't have the power to overcome the strength of the curse. It can only be hoped that one day someone else will come here and give these spirits a rest. I do wonder whether that's going to happen in the sequels, perhaps. Right, this area filled out now.
Cool.
Let's call level again. Right, that's all this saved now. Bit of a waste of the piercing crystal, to be fair. Well, if anything, going back here was good for experience, so I can't grumble. Are we on cash-wise? Over $1,000. Brilliant. Let's check health. Right, I need to push up. Do I heal all? Let's see if Farrell can see. Oh, she can. Oh, I have a raid. Cool. Just give me a second while I get out of the dungeon and I will say hello to everyone. Give me a moment. There we go. And I can rest. An unknown error has occurred. Your stream ran into a problem that it couldn't handle and now needs to... What? Is this some sort of weird
No. My legs. Ow.
Hello everyone coming in from Steak Tip Gaming. Just wanted to get out of the dungeon first. So your stream is running into a problem. I'm assuming that's some sort of weird raid message, because at first I was like, is it something to do with... You caught me if that's the case. So yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. What have you been doing? You've been playing Jade Empire on your Dell Optiplex 380. Oh, Dell Optiplex, I vaguely remember those. Optiplex. I remember hearing about them anyway. Okay. It's an old machine or not. Steve's aura of tech problems is straining your streaming. Possibly, yeah. Just having a quick look at what it is. Because I know Steve Tech has some old machines. Windows 7 operating system. Quad core. Okay, so I'm assuming it's fairly modern. It must be with the DDR. Unless you're using it for older purposes. Been a few generations of Optiplex. Man, is it Q9 4000? Oh, okay, quad processor. It's not too old, I don't think. But anyway, thanks everybody for popping in from Steve Tech's stream. Jade Empire, I don't think I've ever heard of that one before. Let me have a quick look and then I can let you know what I'm doing. Action role-playing game developed by BioWare. Originally published by Microsoft Game Studios in 2005 as an Xbox exclusive. It's later ported to Microsoft Windows personal computers in 2007. Can't remember what I was doing in 2007. Possibly. Let's have a look. Was I playing Morrowind? No, I might have been playing Morrowind still at that point. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm playing a old school RPG. This is coming from 1995. So the company behind it was called Spiderweb Software. Some people might find it a little sad looking, but I quite enjoy it. I first played it on some old cover discs. I don't know if you'll recognise these ones, but there is a company. What PC was. So that's an example of one of the What PC discs. Not the particular one with Exile on, but I don't know if you recognise those. I've got another one here. In fact, I've got a whole pack of them here because I bought them off eBay, and most of them are now on archive.org. That's another one. So what PC did didn't just do games, it also did multimedia and hands-on things, which is basically looking at things. So maybe if they're looking at printers and things, they'll put that on a CD. So that was... Yeah, so I basically first played this game back in the day on one of those CDs. For those of you who are new to the channel, I basically do kind of retro stuff, mostly retro stuff. I do Amiga Mondays on Mondays. I'm starting to do more RPG stuff on Tuesdays, but I am going to but because RPGs take a long time, I want to be able to switch stuff in and out. So basically, quicker-ish games. So I've got Exile coming up as a kind of break from RPGs, and I'm probably going to do MechWarrior 2. Both of those are going to be Saturn, so I do real hardware as well. Under this desk, I've got a Saturn and a Dreamcast, and I have done stuff with that too. I also have a PS200 there. Other hardware I've got is a 486 here, so that's going to come out through Mados, which I'll tell you about in a minute. And over here is a Checkmate 1200, A1200 that I usually do the Amiga Monday from, and I've got an Atari ST that I've recently upgraded to TOS 104 or 1.4. I can never remember which one it is, but it's 1.4 anyway. Whilst you're all here as well, I might as well interject and talk about this as well. Coming up I'm doing, I don't know if Steve J is doing it as well. Sorry, Steve Tech's doing it as well. But I will be doing, where's the events gone? Amiga April this year, which I believe is quite new, I think. So I'll carry on with Amiga Monday, but I'm also going to be doing First Samurai on Tuesdays, and then it's going to be random games or whoever requests whatever on a Friday. And Sunday will be whatever I'm doing on Sunday usually. At the moment, I've got playing on Honor Guard starting to do on that Sunday. And then after that, I will be doing my own events, which started last year. That's Mados. This is for Windows 3 stuff. I will be continuing on with Darkseid 2. And because I'm going to be a bit more Amiga'd out, I'm going to have a break from Amiga Monday and I'm going to change it and be a rebel. And I'm going to be bringing in the Atari ST for a month. So that is what's going to happen there. Still not quite sure what I'm doing on the stream days, specifically for Mados, but definitely Darkseid is being done, so I will sort that out soon. And I'll give you a proper definite look into that. Also, if you want to take part in Mados, it operates a bit like December. So basically, hashtag in title, make sure you play Windows 3 games and try and sort of raid those with also Mados in the title as well, just to kind of get that event going. But that is effectively Mados. I think that's it really. So what was I doing? Yeah, I was basically beating up stuff in this game. One thing I found out about this game as well is save maps option is not on as default, so I've had to remap a lot of areas. So we've done that, and we've done that before now, so that's fine. I've got some more experience. Core went up again. Who else went up? Brian finally went up. That's it. Well, I've got a grand of things to sell. I might as well pop back and... just check. So the necklace needs identifying. The spear probably does. Right, so I'm going to have to come out of here anyway. There is no siege in this area. Or in this town anyway. Not a decent one. This definitely looks like something I might have played on a shovelware compilation, possibly. I do like its very kind of its indiness, because it's certainly somebody who's literally kind of voiced some of the SFX, especially in the battles, which I quite like. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Necklace, amulet of the Cobra. Okay, it's a bronze spear, it's a bronze spear. Let's see what the amulet of the Cobra will sell for, because we've got two of those now. 250, you can have it. You can have the bronze spear. And that's it for now. I'll go back and do some training. Right, with you, what am I going to do with you, Brian? So I think I'm just going to dump everything in health, because you're the one you're the first person who usually gets close to being death. So you can get that done. And core is maxed out on health. You've got some mindful and item law. Give you one in edge weapons, one in strength. That should be fine. So where was I gonna go? If I remember my plan, as I said I was gonna do some grinding. Let me just go and get my notes. So I've done a spider cave, I've done the Arania city, so I can get rid of those two. I can actually put done next to them. Fort Dranlon, I think we did. The island fort we started to look at, but it was very difficult. Or did we go to the swamp city? Need to remember where the swamp city is. I think it's... this way. Yeah, I think it's up here. And if we're going to Swamp City, I'm assuming we probably would have done... Throw down 5 on food. There's a large pylon here covered with runes. Okay, let's look at the light and see how many people are going to be pissed off because we did this. Oh, I remember this now. I remember this completely. See, the problem is I can't get past this because this is all the way through, so it's a good vector point for enemies to be shooting this way and this way. Actually, you can stay there. Get my wizard in. Right, you've now got Flame Strike, which is something that you didn't have before. You still have your Fireball. The last time I came through here, my party wasn't as strong, so it was this was quite low when we finally got through it. And I think it's a lot quicker since I can do this now. Please don't tell me it's wrong. No, cool. Gotta be careful with Fireball because it's area of attack. Sorry, area of effect, not area of attack. So if I do it here, yeah, it affects this square, this square, this square, this square, this square, this one, this. So basically a huge square. So I've got to be careful. You can use Flame Strike. Here. I think you can use arrows. What are you on? 42. Yeah, go and do this again.
Cool.
Right. I know my party's a bit healthier than last time I did this. Save at this point. Oh, by the way, when I was doing a battle as well, the first time I'd seen someone do a backstab, and I assume it was him. Didn't see that coming out. I don't know whether I was doing it on stream or off stream. I do remember it, and it was kind of interesting. Like critical damage as well. Good to see, but I don't know how to replicate it again, unfortunately. Maybe it was just one in a lifetime because the stats are a bit too low for it. You need to wait because you've got 21. That's going to go down quickly in combat. I always will grimace when I see that happening. Fireball against my team is never fun. Shit, just realised Fowler's not doing too good. Okay, heal all. Fowler's dead. Don't believe it. Luckily I saved recently. In fact, Fowler's not doing too good at the moment anyway, I should have noticed it. So let me sort out Farrell. Luckily I've got Revive. Right. Ooh. That's not a good sound. Real not good sound. Oh dear. See how long I survive this one. Hmm. There. Can I do a fireball here? Might be an idea. And I am keeping an eye on the health as well. So Farrell's not doing too badly this time, but I did heal her first. You don't have much spells. 8 is not good. 33, you're fine. Zilith is about to die. Alright. It's one gone. Do another fireball. One less. Let's go for a flame. Zilith is about to die. Kill poison. Throwing those aren't worth much. Best get out of here. Cross your fingers, everyone, that I can get out alive without running into more problems. It's looking good. Excellent. Right. Save. I really love the sounds, pure Windows 3.1 era. Yeah, apparently it was in 95, so it might have been released just before Windows 95 came out, but apparently it was played, or you can play it in Windows 3.1. But I played it in 95 when I first saw it. So for me, it's more nostalgic being in a kind of 9X environment. The game that I played in Windows 3.11 was Castle of the Winds, which is a really nice roguelike. What we got? This huge cavern is a slith farm of sorts. Cavefish and strange fungus are being raised in long water-filled trenches. Dull-eyed Sliff civilians tend the food, barely even noticing your presence. Yeah, I remember coming here before, and we came in around here, got into a fight and died. So, excuse me, so I'm hoping with me going back and leveling that I can actually do this a bit better this time. Because there's another event around here somewhere. Something about you rescuing people, if I remember correctly. Where are you? Ah, that's where you are. Okay, let's just do some wounding. And then I'm going to restart the machine. It's getting a bit slow at the moment. You might have seen what feels like a bit of slowness, and it's just, I don't know if it's the optimization of this particular game. But considering I'm not using a true Intel system, that's probably what's causing the... In fact, if you don't know what system I'm using, I will put it out on screen. That's the Windows 98 box. Shit, didn't want to wait there. That seems to be coming back into life now. It's a flame strike, might as well. You might as well heal Sturm. Castle of Winds is another big indie RPG of those years, along the Exile trilogy. You should also check out is it Aethra Chronicles or Morath trilogy. Morath is Was it the one where you've got like 3 windows and it's really DOS, and it's got that kind of Akala Beth feel to it? I think I've seen that because Pixel Ships did something about Moreth, because that came on his old DOS series. I think he did like a shareware series. But speaking of Castle of Winds, when we bought Castle of Winds back in the day, we did get a couple of extra games out of it. We got Solar Winds and, excuse me as I'm going through the disc box here, so you can have a bit of nostalgia for those of you who remember flicking through discs like this. It's like that one. Excuse the dustiness. Where's it gone? Oh no, it must be on the other one. There's the palette. Oh, that reminds me as well. So these 2 discs I was lent 8 years ago, and I spoke to the guy who lent me them ages ago, and I said, "Hey, look, I've got them still. Do you want it back?" And he's like, "You know what? No, it's fine. You can have them." So these are now mine officially. I do actually have the manual for those as well. So this is the Power Hits manual, which if you play the last game, you will need, because there's the authorization checks in the back there. So the very bottom here, these 3 here, there's when you log into the DOS version, it'll ask you for an authorization code. They'll say slash or something. Well, it'll say Lima Golf, and the authorization code is slasher. That's to get in. And then you've got all the kind of maps from the second game, which you still need to finish on. So this is the map for the first part of the game from BattleTech, and I still need to finish the Crescent Ultra Revenge on LP, to be honest. Right, well, I'm trying to find a particular disc in order to finish my story off. It should be in here because I definitely put it back. If I can't find it, I'll have to OUD explanation. But if I find it, it's basically the disc for Epic Mega Games. And it'll contain Electro Man and Heartland, I think it is. Ah, found it. It was hiding. So, there you go. Epic Mega Games, you can see there. Let's put that a bit closer. Hang on. So that says Heartlight and Electro Man. You can definitely see Epic on there. You have to excuse the camera, it's not picking it up properly. Maybe if I do something like this. Yeah, there you go. So that is classic Epic Mega Games when they released, and that was 1995 when it sent it out. I don't have the discs for Castle of Winds anymore, or do I have the disc for Solar Winds, which I wasn't that interested in at the time, but I think I will have to play it soon, because I've heard it's actually quite good as Solar Winds. And speaking of classics, what I used to back it with was Myth the Fallen Lords, and this was Bungie Studios, which you can see right there. That's another one I'll have to do a LP or stream of at one point. I do have the sequel, because I went and bought all three of them. And then I got the third one, which is the Wolf Age. So at some point, like I said, it'll either be YouTube or stream for that one. YouTube link over there. Oh, sorry, fingers going wrong. That way. YouTube one doesn't get updated as much anymore because I'm mostly a streamer now. But I do update some bits. At the moment, I'm playing System Shock 2. We're fairly near the end now, so we're on the Rickenbacker. You know, just before you go to the VR section of the of that part. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna LP or stream those, but that's a definite at some point. We were in a battle, weren't we? Yes. Give me a sec, I'll be back in a minute.
I command you. Okay, what do you be wanting me for? This'll stop 'em, to be sure.
This looks interesting. I'm ready.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Halstead here.
If you want.
With honor. Eagle be my eyes.
Hello, welcome to my store. Here you can buy supplies which your party may need. Do you want to sell this?
Revolutionized the first-person shooter with award-winning 360-degree stomach-wrenching action. Then, we plunged you deeper into chaos with deadlier enemies that fed off your power. Now, after years of waiting, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Descent 3's fusion engine lets you move seamlessly from inside to outside. Crush your enemies, set them on fire, and watch them suffer. Match wits with robots that sneak up behind you, hide behind walls, and work in teams. The best multiplayer out of the box, Descent 3 is optimized for modem internet play. Descent 3.
Right, apologies for that. Okay, where is it up to? I think I was doing something. Cast. Cannot see. I've wasted spell. Well, if you're gonna kill a member of your own party. Ah, shit. Core's gonna get it.
Cool.
Right. So, cure poison on Brian, and I think we'll have to get back out and do more resting. In fact, let me save first. Just do a quick restart. Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this USB stick when I restart it, because otherwise it tries to load from the USB because it knows it's in, and it kind of hangs Windows. But the good thing is it's a 64 gig stick, which means that I've been loading a shitload of games on it. It originally has, I think, because I put out stats before, it's got an 8 gig internal flash, which is okay, but that can disappear very quickly. Alright, I think I said we need to go out first. Yeah, look at the quickness of speed now. Oops, you want to do that? Okay, sleep. The good thing about this place is because of the swamp, I don't seem to be getting much in the way of people coming at me. Please be clear in that section. Nope. Oh dear. Back again. You can wait. It's not as bad. I wonder if they're sort of the ones chasing me before. You can revive yourself.
On who?
Fireball. Okay, so we've been up this side. Let's go straight north. I think there was a nursery or something around here. Can't see targets. You're doing okay. Can you not see this one? Nope. Fine. Can wait.
Cool.
If you hear the call, it means somebody's leveled. So let's have a quick look. Storm's gone up. Gold rune's gone up. Zilith has gone up. That's it so far. You just gonna sit there? Is that what you're gonna do? Didn't want to do that, but never mind. Oh, you're running now. Okay, fair enough. See ya. And now you're back again. Let's finish you off. Right, so we are here. And I also remember you came in here before. I think C-Tech raided us. We were coming in here or about to come in here. So there's one of these left. So you're probably healed by now. Yay! Finally got rid of you. Farrell needs an up.
On who?
Yeah, she wrote her. Locked. Not anymore. Just a bedroom. Is that a trap? A bolt of light zaps you. Pedestal with book. Is that where it came from? Oh. This seems to be pretty bad. Oh, cool. The stone on the floor looks loose. I've got a feeling I've got to kind of disarm something here, because this feels very puzzly. doing too bad on health. Save at this point. Yeah, I think it was this. Let's see what happens if we do this. These balls are the nucleus of a large slith hatchery. You are surrounded by hundreds of eggs likely to grow one day into happy, healthy, somewhat psychotic daddy and mummy sliths. Very little is keeping you from, with a brief spurt of violence, doing the slith tribes in this era a great deal of damage. I think it did try to destroy them, and that kind of didn't do well for me. So I think I'm gonna have a quick look around first. This room is a slith nursery. Long poles are provided for little ones to eat, grow, and play with toy spears in. You can't see any of the little darlings now because when you entered, they fled, diving down into the little tunnels at the bottom of the pools. Just get some hair off the mouse ball. You're an 18. You can do another fireball. Right. I think I'll investigate round here. And I'll come back and do some damage there. And this will have to investigate somehow. Got enough spell points. Let's see what happens if I cast it here. Nope. Target space obfuscated. So I can't do it on walls, unfortunately. I was hoping to be able to do it this way. But, obstructed, not obfuscated. Fine. Ooh, sword. That's X, okay. Let's get that. Get out of here for now. Get a bit of resting done. Shit. Get out of here, he says. Where am I up there? Oh, I need to go down anyway. Wrong way.
Cool.
Ooh, Farrell's dangerous. About to die. So we need to do a heal all. Goldman's running out of points now. Get her out of the way. Oops. Right, save. Check resources. X. I've got some space, that's fine. I mean kind of inventory rather than resources. Cool. Farrell's still doing quite amazingly well with the health. Healing, I was going to say, but 3, 4, 5 on food. I should be okay. We've mapped out this area a little bit more. See what happens. Right. Let's do this corner here. That's done. We rarely use slow. Done. Okay, so this way. Let's save at this point. So on everybody's health. Let's do destroy. It takes about 10 minutes. Soon you've decimated the nursery, the eggwormers, and all of the nasty brood. As you strike last blows, the chief of this town and his entourage arrive. They scream in grief and fury, then they attack. Oh well. Okay. It's you two dealt with. Oh no, Brian's about to die. Let's do a heal all. Shut and boot her out of the way, never mind.
On who?
I know you're running. Got you. Right, so that's that area done. What did it say afterwards now that we've taken care of this? Oh, well, we're not quite taking care of this. Because it's the little room. Back to Dranlon, Swamp City, Hidden Tower. Okay. First of all, let's go and find out what this area is up here. Onward. Brian can disarm. Done. Same again. Done. Not doing too badly. On a pedestal here is a large onyx key. Take that. On its pedestal is a heavy leather-bound tome. The pages are covered with tight, stiff pictograms written in gold ink. The book radiates power. Take. So, do we have anything in... Sliff tome is a special item. Oh, B and O's keys, but I don't know what the B stands for. Okay. Thank God for that. Let's do another heal all. And this area is now done. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, head back to... head back to... He says for the second time because I'm trying to remember where I'm going. The Sage to get some things identified. Sell a few bits. Train. Yeah, I didn't think you want to fight. And we'll call it a stream for now because then I can do a bit more grinding in the... till next week. No, I can't actually. Because I start Amiga April. So, before I do that, let me just do this first. Identification. Axe is steel, so that's going to sell for a bit. Potion is a weak speed potion. Don't care. Cool. You can have slow as well. You can have this. 2,000. fact, I'll just sleep outside for a moment. Alright, get people trained up. Okay, you got 4. So you're maxed out on health. I'll give you one more edged. Oh, I can't because I was going to go for strength as well. Unless I give you 2 edged. Or 1. Yeah, I'll go for 1 edged. 1 defense. That'd be good. Gold Moon. I'm going to push spell points and then health. Zilith can go for edged and then strength. Brian's fine. Farrell. I'll do it split between spell points and health. Excellent, done. This is a bit further now. I can save at this point. Right, okay, I think we're going to be done for this stream. So we've managed to clean out another area, which was the part of what I wanted to do in terms of, because what I've done is I've read the walkthrough to see whereabouts to go, because if you don't know this game, the difficulty in this game is when you speak to people, it's getting the information out of it, because it's one of those ones where I've got to type in, I've got to figure out what it is that I need to get out of them. I have got a load of notes from before I did that, but it just gives me an idea of where to go next. So basically I just get an idea for that. So I think we've done the Island 4. I have to look back on the streams for that one to see if I did talk to Dranon again. Swamp City we've just cleared out. Hidden Tower it says next, but I need a Demon Slayer, which I think is a weapon possibly. A password from the Tower of the Magi, which we don't have. So I'm not quite sure about that one. I need to go back to Dranon perhaps. I'm not sure. I'll think about that one until later. But if I remember correctly, I'm probably not going to come back to this for another 2 months. Because, as you already know, it'll be in April next month, which means I'm going to be doing Amiga stuff. So I can't get back to this. It's probably not going to be until June now before I get back to this. Because I've got Meadows in May. That's going to take out most of the month. But I'm still not quite sure which day I'm going to do for the Atari ST for a month. I might end up just replacing Monday. I'll figure that out. Anyway, so I think that's it for now. I'll have to come back to this in June after the 2 events that I've done. In the meantime, I'll squeeze in a bit more grinding. Try and get some more stats up. So expect these 2 to be a bit higher. But that depends on combat, because usually what happens in combat is sometimes you'll see me going wait for certain people. And I think the way that this works is the person who gets the skill points is the person who's killed the monster. So like the last strike. So that means I've got to kind of put some members back and not get them to fight, to get other people to fight instead. So Zilith and Brian tend to be not the ones that are killing things, which is why they're lowest. And Brian's a thief anyway, so they need pushing up. But I will get around to doing that in the next 2 months. So yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. Thank you to Steve Tech Gaming for the raid. I will be back on Friday for the last Super Skid Marks and Benefactor. That is on the Amiga, but using the CD32 files to get that running. Then Sunday we are starting Klingon Honor Guard. That will be carrying on through. Let me just check. Yeah, that's going to be carrying on through April as well, because Sundays is going to be free for me to be able to do that. So hopefully we can get through that. And then Monday is going to be the start of Amiga April, where we're going to be starting the usual Amiga Monday, doing Amiga format CD11. So we're on the last folder, which is the readers section, and that could be a potluck of anything in there. And then we've got the potential finale of Millennium 2.2, because yesterday we took out Mars, which meant that we have so far no attacks, touch wood, from any of the aliens because we've taken them out. And now it's just a case of waiting for the terraformer to come through, and then we've got to wait for the Juggernaut to carry the terraformer over to Earth, and then it should be pretty much done. Once we've done that, we'll move on to the sequel, which is Euryteros, and we can get that started. Hopefully we can get that done in a month, but I've never played it, so I don't know what it's going to be like. So whether they're going to have any improvements over Millennium, I don't know. We'll have to see. So that is it in a nutshell for the rest of the week. So look forward to next week, which is the start of Amiga April. I'll remind you what it is again. And I've just spoken about it, but that is the schedule. Same again for Amiga Mondays. Tuesday is going to be the first Samurai. We're just going to play that all the way through. Don't know how long it's going to take, because I've never actually gone all the way through it. And Friday is going to be the random games or viewer selection. And then Sundays is going to be Klingon Honor Guard. And then straight into May for Mados, where we're carrying on Darkseid 2. And I need to sort out the stream days and see what else I'm doing for the other bits. So, let's go and see who we can find to raid. Ooh, Beanhead's on. Yeah, let's go see Beanhead. Beanhead is doing Amiga stuff, Amiga 600, and by the looks of things, he's playing a Nightmare game. So Nightmare was based on a TV series back. It was a kids' TV series where you had like a person with a helmet on his head, and he was being directed by 3 other kids through this dungeon. There were 2 games released. One of them was done on a ZX Spectrum, and you could get it on Atari ST. It was this kind of weird dungeon crawler thing. It was like a side-on view, and it had this really weird puzzle at the beginning to do with an old man. I'm not going to go through it. It's a weird puzzle. But the second one that they did was a very much a clone of Dungeon Master. It was an interesting one. He's put a beer right back on, so I don't know if he's going to carry on playing it. But that's the image I'm getting. So let's go over to Beanhead. Here we go. Right, I will see you all soon, and hopefully see you Friday. If not, you know the rest of the schedule. And see you later. Bye.